Shepherd Airsoft. American flag. New top here. These are blue light, flashlight. Shepherd Airsoft. What's up, guys? Callsign Church from Shepherd Airsoft here. I just wanted to post a little video showing you guys my guns and gear. So, hope you guys enjoy, and I will be attempting to get some actual gameplay uploaded here soon. Welcome to the weapons workbench. This is where we do all of our upgrades, maintenance, and just typical add-on type stuff for our weapons. So I'm about to go through a quick rundown of the primary rifle and pistol that I will use in most of my videos. Right here we've got the Baby Desert Eagle by Pyramid Arms. It is a full polymer pistol made by Pyramid Arms. We're just going to go ahead and start with a quick look over of it. It did come with some stamped grip on the side plates there. I didn't really like them, so I just added some electrical tape for better grip. Alright, on the right hand side of the pistol you will see it has Magnum Research Incorporated, MLPS, Minnesota, USA. I believe that's just some branding on there. And then here it says Made in Taiwan with the serial number. You've got your fake slide port there with caliber 6mm there etched into it. As you can see, there is a right side safety as well as a left side safety switch. It's because this is an ambidextrous pistol. With the exception of the magazine release, the magazine release is only left-handed or right-handed. Here on the left-hand side of the gun, you see it says Desert Eagle Pistol, Magnum Research Incorporated, Pillager, Minnesota, USA. You have the federally mandated orange tip there on the front, and fixed iron sights front and rear, as well as a little hammer. It kind of flips backwards a little bit whenever you pull the trigger. But this is a non-blowback action pistol. So, let's get into the safety real quick. Safety is off currently. There is no magazine inside. When you pull the trigger, you'll push that mock blowback hammer back. It's just on spring. It will not fire if you have a magazine into it when you flip that hammer. Switch hands. Your safety, flip it down. Down over here, flip back up, it's up over there, ambidextrous. I'd say it's probably got about a 3 to 5 pound trigger pull on it, and their safety is engaged. There is no poppage of the interior hammer that strikes the strike plate on your magazine. The CO2 is inserted into the magazine, which we'll go ahead and go over that real quick. It is a 16 round magazine. I do have CO2 loaded into it. You just unscrew your bottom plug there, drop your CO2 canister in, twist it in until you hear a little pop and a hiss. You know you got CO2 in it. And yep, it's a full cartridge. So, looking back here at the strike plate, it is either a silver, aluminum, or nickel plated strike plate. I don't think it's aluminum because I've shot it through for a few rounds and it's just barely got a little bit of scuffing on there. But your hammer will flip forward when you pull the trigger and strike that strike plate, and that'll launch your BB out of the magazine, through the barrel in the pistol, and down the range, wherever you may be aiming it. I do currently have on the proper ANSI rated iPro to be firing airsoft guns safely. I'm going to go ahead and load the magazine in. Make sure that's off safety. Point it over here at our test fire box. So there you go, a little test fire on that pistol there. I'll go ahead and pop the mag out. Little test fire on the pistol there, show you what kind of sound it's got. It's got a pretty good pop to it. Let's go ahead and move on to the primary rifle that I'm going to be using. Just give you guys a quick little pan down to the right side. Now, this rifle is not stock. I have done some personal modifications to it. I will get into those here in a moment. Let's go ahead and take a look at our hop-up adjust. There's your dust cover. Back here you've got your standard M4 charging handle, and when you pull it back, your dust cover will pop open and it springs back forward. Looking in here at the hop-up, you can see part of our gearbox, the firing piston. That is metal. Our gearbox is primarily plastic in this, and it does have the side wheel adjustment, not the actual direct wheel adjustment on it. You close your dust cover back up, snaps in there nicely. You've also got your mag release over here on the right hand side. This is not an ambidextrous weapon, so your fire selector is only on the left hand side, as well as the mag drop button is on the right side. And then you got your forward assist there. Doesn't really do anything. Moving up the rifle, it does have a all the way around quad rails here on the foregrip. I have some cover plates on there. Those were just some cheap cover plates that were given to me by a friend. They were really cheap because the metal keepers there that usually hold your cover plate on there snapped on both of the outside ones, so I ended up having to zip tie them. Moving forward, we've got just a cheap blue light flashlight, low visibility, for when the engagements at SoGo Airsoft get a little bit dark. Down on the bottom here, I've got my laser dot. I've got that sighted in right about 10 foot. I do have it on a switch instead of a pressure pad, just because I don't always feel like holding the button while I'm shooting. We're going to turn this over. As I said, here's your fire selector. You got semi-automatic, fully automatic, as well as a little bit of custom stickering on there. I'm just going to let you guys go ahead and guess what that last word is, so YouTube doesn't get mad at me. And then you've got the other side of your mag release, as well as that cover plate. I've also got a blank P-rail up here. Moving up to the end of my barrel, I have got a faux suppressor on there. It is not one that was purchased in a store or anything. I just built it out of some 3/4 inch electrical PVC pipe, and I used some black spray paint to darken it up. Looking at the top of the rifle, I've got a pair of Magpul flip-up sights. They're polymer flip-up sights. They're about $33 each at Academy Sports. Ambidextrous flip-ups. This one sticks a little bit. Well, it's supposed to be ambidextrous. There we go. Yeah, they're the MBUS series. I don't know if you guys can see that. Front and rear flip-ups. Over here on my left hand side, I had to actually Dremel through the plastic body of my rifle here in order to get a single point attachment for my single point harness. The rifle does come with a 2-point sling and attachments for both points on that sling there and there. I actually removed those. This rifle does have a collapsible stock. Good for a CQB if that's your preference on a CQB arena, is to have a more compact rifle. It's still an M4, guys, so it's going to be longer. Moving on to my butt plate as well as the battery compartment. The butt plate is, in fact, plastic, but it's also pretty easy to remove. I'm looking at getting a rubber sock for that to kind of assist with the comfort there. Looking inside, this gun does take nunchuck style batteries. These are just the cheap off-brand batteries that came with the rifle. I've got a pair of them. I've got this set and then another set that I have labeled 1 and 2. 1 I usually keep in my gun. I'll charge up right before a game, and 2 I always make sure is fully charged before I leave the house, just for a backup. Also with a standard type connection there. I'm gonna go ahead and sit you guys down for a second and get my batteries put back in here. Snaps on just like that. And I am going to do a couple of quick test fires. Here's my semi-automatic. That's pretty decent. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a couple of quick trigger pulls to show you the trigger response. So it'll kind of miss a beat every 6 to 7 shots. And then here's my full auto. Right now I'm running on about 75% battery on this rifle. But I was told that's about 15 to 20 rounds per second whenever it's fully charged. So that does it for the H&K 416 No Compromise rifle from Academy Sports. I picked the rifle up for about $100 at Academy. It's a good starter rifle, but I honestly recommend going to a professional airsoft retailer and getting yourself something nice. G&G makes a very decent CQB rifle. The Raider 2.0 comes with a PDW stock, and then they've got the 2.0 long, which comes with a longer stock for longer range. That'll wrap it up for my weapons rundown, and stay tuned for the loadout rundown for my gear. Alright guys, here we are at the loadout rack. I've currently got you guys looking at my personal loadout. I did have this on a spinning rack just for ease of storage, as well as being able to get to it without fighting through a whole bunch of crap. So let's start off by taking a look at my ACU tops here. These are the Gray Rock in the Desert ACU pattern. We're going to look at my left sleeve. I've got my American flag with my stars facing forward, as well as my Zert 702 first year patch. Looking at the front of the body, I do have a chaplain's patch. Not because I'm trying to perform any stolen valor or anything, just because I am Callsign Church and that's my thing. Looking over here on my right sleeve, I have my Infidel patch, as well as my Tactical Shepherd K9 patch, the one that we picked kind of as a team to represent us. That's just our team patch. Looking up at my Fast helmet, this is a Fast style helmet. I purchased it off of Amazon from One Tigress Tactical for $15. It did not come included with the cloth helmet cover here though. This was another purchase from One Tigress Tactical for $13. Taking a closer look, I do have a patch I purchased off of Amazon. This is the Psalm 23:4 verse, the Valley of the Shadow of Death verse. On the left hand side of my helmet, I have the 511 Face Blaster patch. On the right hand side, I have my dead light. It's like a dead rag, only, you know, an indicator light. Flashes and, you know, just kind of shows people that, yes, I'm dead. Pay attention. I am going to give you guys a quick warning. This does strobe. So if you have epilepsy, look away for about 5 seconds. And it's also got a solid setting. Those of you who may suffer from epilepsy, you can go ahead and look back. This is on the solid setting. I just stole it off the back of a bike helmet that I had laying around. It had Velcro on it already and sticks to the Velcro patch on the side of my helmet. Here on the back of my helmet, I do have a nameplate with my personal name back down here, as well as my Shepherd Tactical identification patch on the back of the helmet. Moving on to my face pro, I have the mesh, just a mesh mask. It's designed to clip to your fast helmet. These are fast attachments, so they will not work for just a singular face mask and goggle setup without the fast helmet. And then you can see I've got my my cross that I have on most of my gear due to my Callsign Church. Back here behind it, I've got my dark tan and black chimay. And that's my personal gear. And then over here, I've got my Molly vest hanging. This is a Molly 2 type vest, standard US issue. I picked it up at a surplus store. I think it was about $23 to $30. I want to say 23 before tax and then 30 afterwards. Here I've got clipped onto my D-clip, I've got my single point harness for my rifle. That was about 15 bucks at a surplus store. I picked up this rubber Malo knife for an event that I did called Fallout Kansas City. If you guys are interested in Fallout Kansas City, go ahead and check them out on Facebook. I'm not getting paid to promote them. I just figured you guys might like to know that if you're a bit of a Fallout nerd like myself. And then looking down lower, I've got my mag pouches. I usually keep my CO2 Allen for my pistol there, as well as my speed loader, and then a backup mag for my pistol in this one. This is a pistol mag pouch, just a double. And then I've got a 5-pouch magazine holder for my M4 mags. The top ones are just regular snap clips, and I usually keep my dead rag in there, Lancer Tactical dead rag. And then the front two are Velcro. But yeah, that does it for my loadout. So, thank you guys for taking the time to watch this. I appreciate the support. If you enjoyed the video and found it kind of educational, got a couple of good ideas to go purchase some equipment off of Amazon, or run over to SoGo Airsoft in Ozark and talk to John about getting some nice equipment from them. They've got a much wider selection than Amazon. Amazon's kind of sparse due to some current political debates and whatnot. But if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm planning on getting a camera mount set up for my helmet and doing some first-person recordings from SoGo. Thank you, and stay tactical.